Welcome back to Get Good Gaming, home of the world's most average gamers. My name's Delapo, and today we are taking a look at Splatoon and Splatoon 2. With the release of Splatoon 2 right around the corner, we thought we'd give you some tips on how to take down the competition. Take it away, Chuck.
In the year 2016, Nintendo released Splatoon for the ill-fated Wii U system. And despite being released on a console that crashed and burned, it still managed to sell extremely well. But why, might you ask?
Yeah, why is that?
Well, maybe it was a fresh take on a tired genre, maybe it was the overall aesthetic of the game, and while we aren't able to pinpoint what exactly gave the game its initial appeal, we do know that the game is hilariously fun and addictive. Splatoon works like this. Two teams of anthropomorphic squid children, called Inklings, duke it out in a no-holds-barred battle for color-based territory. Kinda like a game war. Splatoon is host to a ton of little features that turn this simple concept into a very deep experience, and with Splatoon 2 just around the corner, it's only going to get better. With all that said, the aim of the game remains the same: ink the most turf in the allotted amount of time. First and foremost are the playable characters. There are two, the Inkling boy and the Inkling girl. That's it. There isn't any difference between the two other than aesthetic differences, so pick your favorite. What aren't aesthetic are the clothing items, and there are a lot of them. What's more, each clothing item, be it headgear, shirts, or shoes, give bonuses to your Inkling, who can then take advantage of it during their matches. For example, one of my favorite personal skills is the Ink Saver skill. This makes it so you can keep spotting to your heart's content, allowing you to keep firing and recharge less. What's more, each stat can stack. If you have it on multiple articles of clothing, or on the same one, you'll get an additional boost for each extra skill.
But Chuck, what if the clothes I like have bad perks?
Not to worry, because you can re-roll clothes for a chance at better perks. Now, to win your turf wars, you're going to need more than a few fancy duds. You're going to need paint rollers, buckets, and guns. Lots and lots of guns. Shooters are mid-range weapons. You're probably going to start out the game with this to get used to it. Blasters are short-range weapons for close quarters combat. Any Metal Gear fans for the CQC reference? No? Okay, whatever. Anyway, chargers are slow, long-range weapons. They're a bit like sniper rifles. Rollers are short to medium range and leave a line of ink in their wake just like an oversized paint roller. Maybe you guys could come paint my house sometime. Anyway, sloshers are mid-range weapons as well, and are pretty much just a bucket that you can splat people with, which is pretty dang cool. Splatlings are basically miniguns. They have a high rate of fire, low accuracy, all awesome. Coming in Splatoon 2, they've revealed the new weapon that is the Splat Dualies, a dual-wielding option for those that like mobility and extra cool points. They also allow you to do a dodge roll. Now yes, Splatoon has a ton of weapons, with more and more being revealed all the time, so keep an eye out for updates. Try them all out if you can, definitely might find something you like. You might find yourself sticking to one weapon for every match, or even switching it up depending on the map. So now that leads us to maps.
Ooh-wee! What a segue!
Isn't that the thing that Paul Blart rode in that one movie? Maps in Splatoon are wonderful and have a good amount of variation between them. Some boast great spots for scouting out and sniping, while others encourage close quarters combat, giving you some freedom to adjust. One thing that tends to run constant in these games, like every other shooter out there, it seems, is the 3-lane structure. While this doesn't appear in every map in Splatoon, it does appear frequently enough. Keep that in mind when you're heading out. I'm Charles, and you take care. Delapo, take it away.
Alright, here are a few tips before you go. Number 1, when you spawn for the very first time during the match, go ahead, spray a little ink around your home turf. Every little bit of area counts. Number 2, use your sub-weapons. They're there for a reason, and I'm telling you, not only do they splat a great area of ink, they can often take out hiding squids in your enemy's ink. Number 3, and I cannot emphasize this enough, control the center. It may seem cool to go rogue and go to the other enemy's turf, but this isn't Call of Duty. This is about controlling a certain amount of turf, and the center is the key to that. Number 4, your control scheme. Now personally, I really enjoy the motion controls, but that doesn't mean it has to be for you. However, no matter what control scheme you go for, try and adjust the sensitivity. Remember, different things work for different people. A high sensitivity, while making it so that you can swing around on an opponent very quickly, does mean that your shots are going to be a little less accurate, while slower ones mean that you're not going to be able to have that reaction time you want, but your accuracy will be much better. Experiment. Number 5. Remember your objective. No matter what mode you're playing, be it Rainmaker, Tower Control, or Turf War, the objective is never to kill the most squids. Never. So remember, you get a lot more points and experience for inking turf than you ever do for splatting your opponents. Thank you so much for joining us. If we missed a tip, go ahead and leave it in the comments. If you have other games you'd like us to give tips on, go ahead and leave those in the comments as well. And if you enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe. It really helps us out a whole lot. And we have other videos if you'd like to check them out. There's going to be one right here and one right here.